With one election day behind us, it's already full speed ahead.
I know, it never ends.
To the next election cycle.
A friend told me that elections are a lifestyle, not just every other year thing now.
Cristina Solis, Color Action Fund's political director, says that goes for continuing to get a read on how certain groups of voters are voting.
People view Latinos as a monolith and a single issue voter, and that's not the case.
Her team helped lead the survey of 531 Latino voters over the course of a few weeks. 44% identified as liberal, 36% moderate, and 20% conservative.
I think one big takeaway from this exit poll was that Latino voters that we surveyed voted their values.
For starters, of those surveyed, Latinos in Colorado voted for Democratic candidates over Republicans at a 2-to-1 margin. The poll also includes an oversample of those who live in the newly drawn congressional district CD8, where nearly 40% of its residents are Hispanic, and where Democrat Yadira Caraveo won by a tight margin. The poll concludes high Latino support pushed her to the finish.
There are several elements here that favor the showing by Latinos.
Ernesto Sagas, a longtime ethnic studies professor at Colorado State, says there could be a caveat.
But I wouldn't be surprising that if we do more detailed polling, we see that, for example, many Latinos voted Republican, particularly in Ward County, where they are multi-generational.
But also,
they were concerned about the economy. They didn't necessarily punish President Biden. They didn't necessarily associate Caraveo with Biden. She's a fresh figure. She's a new face.
In the meantime, a clearer picture, he says, could come next election.
We will be working in municipal elections, specifically Denver next year, to make sure that we continue to get Latino turnout up.
So Color Action Fund says they plan to continue doing this type of polling year after year. They work with another group, Voces Unidas de las Montañas. Their polling also covers the top issues for Latino voters. Tom Kim, the Secretary of State's office, does not track voter turnout by race or ethnicity. So this is really our first glimpse in really how Hispanic voters are voting in these elections right now.
Any thought from the Secretary of State's office about tracking it in the future? Because it certainly seems like politicians are trying to find better ways to target Latino voters.
Sure, I haven't gotten an answer on that. We just know that it's cited to be privacy reasons for why they do not track it as of right now. So we'll just see how this polling continues. So.
And you look at the new District 8, that was a big factor. Many people believed in that, and it came down so close. Both candidates really tried to reach out to them. So I guess the question is what you're going to do for them now in the next couple of years will determine much
especially
more.
Determining how the residents in each county within those districts align as well. So,
yeah. We've talked about this at length at times about the people like to say the Latino vote and consider it this one group. And clearly from urban to rural, different parts of Colorado, multi-generational, they're very different things that are important to different Latino groups.
They certainly are not a monolith, so we'll have to see how this all plays out down the line.
We'll keep an eye on it. Thank you, Luis.
Thank you, Luis.